Hey everybody, Jazuk here, and welcome back to another episode of my journey. As promised, we have finished the docks from last episode, got all this in, it is looking good. I also did a little bit of enchanting, so I now have my Silk Touch pickaxe back again for the third time. But yeah, that's all good, that's all finished, so now we can begin working on today's project, which is going to be implementing all of the major road systems. So we got our main square all marked out by these double pillars. I don't remember the spacing off the top of my head. I want to say this is 27 by 27. Something like that. It's upper end of the 20s, odd spacing. So that's how big the square is, and then we got our major roads coming off of it. The major roads, I'm thinking they're going to be 5 wide, is my plan with those. And yeah, so we're going to get all that put in. As far as a design, we're just going to do 3 blocks across right here, up at the surface level, so that way I can periodically remove one and put a carpet with a torch. Eventually, once I actually get a sheep farm going. And then we'll probably do stairs along the side, acting as sort of like a gutters sort of thing. Relatively basic road design, but it will look pretty good in this setting, I think. We're going to do just stone brick to begin with, and then we'll come back through and we'll put stone slabs and cobblestone and stuff to add a little texture variation to it. But that's going to take a little bit, so I think we're going to do this in the form of a time-lapse. Hope you enjoy. Hey guys, so instead of playing music during this time-lapse like I usually do, we're going to be having a talk about YouTube's new monetization policy, as indicated by the title of this video. So, YouTube's old policy was that you needed 10,000 lifetime views, and then you could monetize your videos. YouTube's new policy is that you need 1,000 subscribers, and you need to get 4,000 hours of watch time within the past 12 months. And so what this means for small channels like myself, it means that it's going to take a lot longer to get monetized. And for a bunch of other small channels who were already monetized, they are now losing their monetization status. So this change has a lot of people very upset. I'm a little upset about it. But I think overall this is actually a good change. I think it makes a lot of sense. And here's why. So we're going to use my channel as an example. So at this point in time, I have 160 subscribers, a little over 2,000 lifetime views, and I'm averaging 30 to 50 views a video. I got a couple videos that have a little more views, 80, 100. The first video of this series is currently a little over 200. But for the most part, I'm averaging 30 to 50. So let's say, I'm uploading as usual, and then one day I upload a video, and YouTube decides, hey, this thing is awesome. And it starts recommending my video left and right to everybody, and I get, 11, 12,000 views on it. This would put me at monetization status, and I'd be able to start uploading videos and making money from them. So, and this is kind of a flaw with the old system, is that you could essentially get lucky and then be able to monetize. Whereas somebody else could have been uploading videos for much, much longer than me, but they just never got lucky. And so they would still have to keep uploading videos and working their way towards that monetization. And so, I think that was a flaw of the old system. It's just, being able to get lucky and then monetize. But even if that happened to me and I was able to monetize, I still wouldn't be making that much money. relatively low subscriber number and average views. And so I would be pulling in some money from my videos, but it wouldn't really be a ton. But with the new system, I think the new system's going to make a lot more sense. Because under the new system, you can't just get lucky and have one video go big and then you monetize. You actually have to gather and gain subscribers over time, up until you get to that, magical 1,000 subscribers. But the other key thing here is that 4,000 hours of watch time, because there are some channels who, sorry, I have a bit of a cold today. There are some channels who do, like sub for sub and things like that, and so they might have 1,000, 2,000 subscribers, but none of them are active subscribers. And so even though they have all those subscribers, they're only getting a handful of views a video. So, this new system means you actually have to have good subscribers. You need to be a good active channel. 1,000 subscribers, most of them watching your videos every time you upload. If you have good active subscribers, the 4,000 hours of watch time shouldn't be too much of an issue, unless you upload on very infrequent occasions. But in my case, I upload 3 videos a week. Once I reach 1,000 subscribers, 3 videos a week of relative length. I always make sure my videos are over 10 minutes. I usually shoot to try and be closer to 20, but life gets a little busy sometimes. But no, I think once I have 1,000 subscribers, getting 4,000 hours of watch time within a 12-month period shouldn't be too hard. Plus, also once I reach both of those, mile markers, when I decide to monetize at that point, I would actually be pulling in okay amounts of money every month. And so I think this is good for a lot of reasons. It cuts out the ability to get lucky and then monetize. And it also essentially will stop channels from monetizing too early. This way you monetize and you're going to immediately be making okay amounts of money. Obviously, at that point, you would not be making enough to be livable, but you would be making pretty decent amounts of money at that point. But yeah, as I said, this change has made a lot of people upset. Some people are, it's the apocalypse, it's the end of the world. But I think this is good. It's gonna weed a lot of people out, I think. You're gonna have to really be committed, and you're really gonna have to try if you want to reach both of these markers and get monetized. So I think this is going to improve YouTube overall. So that the only people who are actually making money are, for the most part, decent people. There are some bigger YouTubers who are questionable. Paul Brothers. But for the most part, I think this will get rid of, bad people on YouTube making money off of it. But anyways, I just wanted to talk real quick with you guys about that. I actually still got a little bit of footage here, so I guess I'll put some tunes on for a little bit for the rest of this time lapse, and then I will be right back with you guys.
Behind these closed doors, but I promise you, baby, I'll always be
And there we go. We got our square all put in place, and we have the major roads all coming in and out of it. So we went through a lot of stone, turning into stone bricks for this. So before we can come through and do the texture variation, I'm going to need to do some mining. So we're going to have plenty of stone and cobblestone to put all of that in. But for now, this is good, just having this framework all being in place essentially. This road I might have extended a little bit too far. It's probably going to end up getting cut back to like here or something. But yeah, this is all looking very good. Also, just a quick note with the roads, I guess. These are going to be the only ones that are going in essentially perfectly straight lines. So, we have our square here. This runs down to the docks. This runs over to what our future religion building will be. And then these two are both going to run off into what's eventually going to be the two entrances into the city. And so the rest of the oh, sorry about that. Ugh, colds are not fun, man. The rest of the city is just going to be kind of, windy, zigzaggy roads in between all of the buildings. So just these ones are going to be all, nice and straight and looking like this essentially. So now that we got all this in place, I think it would be nice to get the fountain in place. So we're just give me a minute to come up with a little bit of a design and figure out how big I want this, and then we'll get right into building it. Alrighty, I think I got something worked out for this. So we're going to just remove that top one for now, but we're going to leave this so we know what we are doing. We're going to do I'm thinking we're going to do a 9 wide circle. So we need to go 1, 2, bam. 1, 2, bam. Right? Is that right? No. I need to go one more. I need to go one more. Okay. So then, both of these are going to turn into 5, 1, 5. If my math is correct, which it looks like it is so far. Awesome. So we'll just back up a little bit, see if we can get a little bit of a feel for this. So you come in here, you got this space around here, we'll have buildings, more buildings, and then this nice little fountain right here. And I think that is looking good. And then we'll remove that guy. And we'll just put some more polished andesite in there for now. And then we're not going to actually do anything super crazy with this fountain. I think we're just going to build this up a little bit. Let's see, what's that height looking? Maybe just a little bit higher. Let's go up to 5. Would that be good? Yeah, I think 5 will be good. Let's see. Water always gets weird, so we'll just re-pillar our way up there. So just grab the 2, 3, 4, 5, and then bam. So we'll remove that guy. And yes, I think that will work. We need to grab a little more water so we can just finish filling that in. And then I think I have a little bit of glowstone, so we can just we can throw some of that down inside the fountain for lighting. But yeah, this is probably the simplest you can get with a fountain, but it's a design that I like. Yes, it's extremely simple, but it's not a huge fountain. If we were to get, if we were to make a bigger fountain, we can maybe put like a statue of some sort in the middle, like shooting the water out. But well, first off, the water mechanics don't work like that. But then also, That would involve building on a very very big scale. So just get all this in like so, and I think we have zombies coming to get me. Ow. Die, 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 and die. Okay, die. It's really amazing how far away zombies can track you from. It's very impressive, really. Anyways, as I was trying to do, and alright, awesome. So the fountain is all set. This area is looking very great. And yeah, I think it's been a good, productive episode. Hopefully by next episode I will finally have a bakery design figured out. That's what I was going to build, but then I didn't like anything that I was coming up with, so hopefully I have something figured out and then we can build that. But I think that's going to be it for today's episode. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you want to see more like this, then subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya!